Let's get to the US now. I am very curious about our relationship with the United States at the moment, because the man who really holds AUKUS in his hands, Elbridge Colby, has met up with a number of countries from our region lately. So you've got the Philippines, South Korea, PNG as well. He gave a robust defence of Japan overnight. And I asked Richard Marles about this earlier in the program, and Marles said, well, I deal with Hexeth, which is true to a point, but does there not seem to be an issue with our American friends right now?
Well, I'm not sure that patronising the reviewer of AUKUS is the best way to go if you want to continue the agreement and save the agreement from the chopping block. I've met with Bridge Colby on my previous trips to the United States prior to him taking up this role with the administration. He is an immensely influential figure intellectually in the Republican Party at the moment and within the Trump administration. He is particularly close to Vice President Vance, and we know that President Trump very much listens to what he has to say when it comes to security and America's international relationships. So he holds the pen on what the Pentagon will recommend in relation to AUKUS, and I would think that an all-out diplomatic charm offensive, not just with Bridge Colby, but his boss and the White House and the President, would be what is called for. But right now the Prime Minister doesn't seem to have any sense of urgency about this at all, and I'm worried that this appears to be calculated neglect, not just accidental, not just indifference, but this appears to be calculated. The Prime Minister, perhaps out of some misguided belief that there's a domestic political advantage for him in keeping a distance with the Trump administration, is neglecting our most important security relationship, in most perilous time.
Do you think Mr. Colby was deliberately agitating us, though, with that request to commit our subs to help the United States in any future defence of Taiwan, knowing that we couldn't answer, particularly as the Prime Minister was in China?
Well, some of the media reporting has speculated that Mr. Colby has made this demand of Australia that we publicly pre-commit to a particular course of action in the event of a hypothetical Taiwan contingency. I don't believe that's the case. I believe our task is to reassure our American friends that we are their most reliable ally. And frankly, that's an easy thing to do given our track record and given our history. There is no major conflict since the Federation of Australia over 100 years ago that the United States has fought without Australians by their side, whether that's in the Indo-Pacific, like Korea or Vietnam, or further afield in the First Gulf War or Iraq or Afghanistan. No other US ally has been as dependable and as loyal as Australia, and the modern US-Australia relationship is incredibly deep and incredibly important to the Americans. Just look at intelligence facilities like Pine Gap, which could not be replicated anywhere near as effectively anywhere else in the world were it not where it was, or indeed Submarine Rotational Force West in Western Australia, which gives the United States Navy access to the Indian Ocean in a secure way, far from their shores. I mean, these are really important equities. We have a really good case to make, but if you're not there in person with the President making the arguments, then it won't be heard.
All right. James Paterson, good to see you this morning. Thanks again. We'll talk to you next week.